Hello friends, this is Kenji Numatanami Egashira, here bringing you another Legacy Cube draft we just fired up. Yeah, here we go, this should be fun. Opened a few Planeswalkers it looks like. Garruk, Apex Predator, and Sorin Solemn Visitor. Not too much a fan of either of these. This one's quite expensive, and this one's, well, it doesn't protect itself with its plus ability. Cards I'm looking at here: Remand, Eternal Witness, Banishing Light, Natural Order's quite fun. Scalding Tarn is generally a safe pick. Exhume if you want to go into like Reanimator. Baleful Strix is always value. I think preference-wise here, I usually take like the Remand or the Scalding Tarn. To stay open, maybe Scalding Tarn's the better pick, but I think I'm going to start with the Remand here. I'm a big fan of blue in this cube. Ooh, and we got a spicy one to follow it up. So immediately after taking Remand, I want to take the Isochron Scepter here, because man, is that a wombo combo. I think better cards in the pack: Force of Will, Goblin Guide, Grim Monolith, Sun Titan. Thing is, the Scepter usually wheels. I say that kind of optimistically. People sometimes take it just to try to get cute like I want to. But I'm certainly hoping it wheels here, because I don't think I've ever passed any amount of brown mana in my life, and Grim Monolith's one of the nicer ones. Go ahead and gonna take that here. If we don't wield the Scepter, I wouldn't be surprised to see Force of Will and Dungeon Geists come back. Generally, people don't take those very highly either. Yeah, happy to stay open, happy to take Grim Monolith. Follow that up here with some very nice ones. Then again, this is Legacy Cube, so 95% of the cards are going to be good. Like the worst card here is probably Firefist Striker, and even then, it's certainly fine if you're the red aggro deck. Cards that I like here, well, Winter Orb's quite nice, although it's sometimes not exactly what you want to draw. Kozilek if you want to go, like the ramp. Already have the Grim Monolith, or we can go like the Sneak Attack Show and Tell route. It's kind of fun. Parallax Wave I think is one of the best white cards in the cube. Volcanic Island's pretty sweet. Pestermite sweet. Compulsive Research is pretty sweet. We could try to force the Kiki-Jiki deck, Splinter Twin deck. Take the Pestermite super early here over the Compulsive Research, which is probably not correct. I think here I'm going to take the card draw spell and see if the Pestermite wheels. If it does, well then we'll try to move into that archetype. Holy moly! And we have some nice ones that go into the Kiki-Jiki Splinter Twin combo deck. Imperial Recruiter not only finds Kiki-Jiki if you pick it up, it also finds the aforementioned Pestermite, and it also finds one of the other combo pieces, Deceiver Exarch. Again, this is a card that you want to try to wheel if possible, because I think Ral Zarek is just going to be the better pick here. So I'm kind of trying to force the archetype. If we can wheel that Pestermite and this Imperial Recruiter, I'm going to be very, very happy. Because you could absolutely take Kiora here, be fine with that, move into a blue-green deck, or take a Daze or Looter, both fine. But I'm going to take the Ral Zarek here, and we're going to try to go deep. So taking Zarek, trying to wield the Recruiter. Yeah, this is looking nice so far. Okay, this is not exactly the pack that we wanted to see. Could take Stromkirk Noble. Maybe we're not going to try the combo deck. Maybe we're just a red-blue pseudo Delver deck. Shrine's a fine one. Talrand's clearly going to be okay in this style deck as well. Although I'm not a huge fan of Talrand. He's pretty weak on his own. If you untap with him, great, but otherwise he's just okay. I think here I might actually just take the Courser of Crewfix. Keeps me open, one of the best 3-drops that you can get here in green. Yeah, I mean, Martial Cou's fine, Edric's fine, but I think Courser's going to keep us open and generally just be the best pick. Alrighty, pretty lackluster pack here. I mean, Court of Calling can be cool, but to stay onto the blue theme, I think we're going to take Legacy's Allure. It's really good if you end up picking up Master Waves or Thassa, because it's the double blue. I think they call them pips, or anyways, the double blue symbols. comes down early against the or in the blue deck, and well, can usually steal something of nice quality. Yeah, just not too much here in the pack for us. I think Legacy of Allure is an easy find pick. All right, ooh, there we go, there we go. All right, Zealous Conscripts here. That's a piece of the Splinter Twin Kiki-Jiki combo, just like Pestermite, just like Deceiver Exarch. This is one of the ones that you can go off with Kiki-Jiki or Splinter Twin, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take it here. Also, it's very good in this cube just because the amount of Planeswalkers that are in the cube. Stealing a Planeswalker can be huge. I had somebody earlier on stream steal my Kiora when she had 5 loyalty counters and then ultimate it. Was pretty sick. Right, ooh, Moloku's kind of nice, especially if we can pick up like an opposition or something. Siege Gang's quite good. Forbid is excellent. Amazing Mortars and Flooded Strand, both very good as well. You know what? I'm not sure what I want to take here. Generally, I lean towards taking counters when I'm the blue deck, just because, well, in cube I like just countering things. It makes me all warm and fuzzy inside. But I could easily say, man, any of these cards really. I'm gonna go ahead and take Forbid here. Great if you can pick up Consecrated Sphinx. Wow, Scalding Tarn Wheel. That's kind of insane. We're gonna go ahead and jam that over the Mana War. Even though Mana War is a great creature, works really well with Kiki-Jiki. The thing is, I might not even pick up Kiki-Jiki, so I think we'll just take the Fixer. And let's see. Okay, oh no, this is the Isochron Scepter pack. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and take the Scepter here. Yes, it's true, I only have Remand left, but or Remand to combo with it right now, but I can always pick up more. Especially if I'm red-blue, we can take like Lightning Bolts, Lightning Strikes, Magma Jets, Counter Spells, Mana Leaks. Well, you get the idea. Let's get that Pestermite back. That would make me happy. And then try to get that Kiki-Jiki or Splinter Twin in the last 2 packs. Not guaranteed to see it because you don't see every card in the queue, but if you do, pretty nice. All right, we did it. And the gross thing is, there's a volcanic island here that I think might be the better pick. The thing is, again, we think we're wheeling the Imperial Recruiter. I already have Zealous Conscripts for the combo piece. Oh gosh. All right, I'm taking Pestermite just because I think we're getting that Imperial Recruiter, but oh, we didn't. This was the Imperial Recruiter pack, wasn't it? But man, that volcanic island really hurts to pass. Daze is not exactly the card you want to put under Scepter, but it is one that you can. I'll go ahead and take the Summoner here, Talrand. Seems like he's going to be pretty good already. Alright, no Imperial Recruiter on the wheel kind of sucks. Maybe somebody was hoping that the Pestermite would wheel if they took the Recruiter. I'm not sure. That's okay, though. I'd rather have the combo pieces than the fixing. Because right now, well, we're pretty much mono blue with a very light red splash. And I can always pick up Steam Vents, Temple of Epiphany, yada yada yada. Oh, excuse me. Bumped into the chair. Don't need the Volcanic Island, but it's clearly the best the best land that I could take if I'm going to be straight up red blue. Alright, let's see what pack 2 offers us. Ooh, Fire and Ice. Wow, that's actually really, really nice. Can put the Fire and Ice under the Scepter and then choose what ability or what side I want, what mode I want to use. Yeah, that's an excellent pickup. So we have Remand and Fire and Ice to go under the Scepter so far. Daze I'm not going to consider as a good Scepter target. Excuse me. Ooh. All right, here's pack 2. And what did we get? Tanglewire is cool. Venser's really sweet. Law of Venser's nice. Blood's okay. Can go into the Scepter. But I think the clear pick is Treachery here. I think Treachery is one of the probably top 5 cards. Yeah, just in the cube. And well, it retains its rating to me, just across most cubes, really. I mean, you don't get much better than quote-unquote free creatures. Yeah, gonna take that here. Maybe wheel the Lava Ments or the Searing Blood, but not. I mean, if they wheel, I'd take them, but you know, I'm not too keen on playing them. Treachery, easily jam that card. Okay, what do we got so far? Scepter, or sorry, Fire and Ice, Remand, Daze, Research, Forbid. That's what, five instants and sorceries for Talrand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. Not shabby. Again, Talrand is kind of meh. I'd much rather have Gutter Snipe. Oh, and we did it! All right, get in now. Really sad we didn't wheel that Imperial Recruiter, but hey, Kiki-Jiki is exactly what we were looking for. It was the combo I was trying to force after wheeling that Pesterwhite and getting that Zealous Conscripts. Yeah, it's a nice pickup. I mean, I'm not going to take anything else over it here. I can't afford this not wheeling. At this point, though, now that I've taken a triple red card with all this double blue, that Volcanic Island really hurts. Glad to pick that up. Start looking for things like Sphere of the Suns, even a Gilded Lotus, just so that we can get our mana requirements, our color requirements. We can always use Ralzeric to untap a land, something to note. And Pestermite can also untap a red source if we have an excess of mana. So if we have, what, 7 mana and only 2 islands, right? We can play the Pestermite, untap a mountain, and cast Kiki-Jiki and then go off from there. So just minor synergies, interactions to note. Not a very good pack for us. We have Dual Caster Mage. Card is fine, absolutely. Double red kind of hurts for the early game since we're looking to be predominantly blue. Still the pick here. Passing Soul Ring. Yes. Waterfront Bouncer, not a card I'm looking to pick up. The only card that we could wheel out of this pack is like the Mutavault. But again, because our color requirements are going to be pretty deep, I don't even think we want that. Good pick up there. Let's see those Temple of Epiphanies. Let's see those Steam Vents. Let's see, I guess, Essence Scatter. Another fine one to put under the Scepter. And we're going to be a little bit more of a control-y deck, trying to keep things under wraps while we assemble our combo pieces. We're going to need to get more card draw. I'm really glad I took that Compulsive Research, and we do have, again, the Ice that, if we get it on Scepter, can keep drawing us cards, but gonna need to pick up like Fact or Fiction. There was that Intuition we passed earlier in the pack. Wouldn't mind that, although it's a little bit awkward. You can't really afford to find, 3 combo pieces, because then your opponent can just give you whatever. Take the Scat. See what happens. Again, not the greatest of packs. Chandra's a fine pickup, but not amazing. Kind of sucks that we only have Scalding Tarn for fixing. Currently, it's only going to find an island or a mountain, since we know Volcanic Island's gone and we haven't even seen a Steam Vent. But Chandra's fine. The only pick here for us, not going to consider Birthing Pod. Chandra, Ralzeric. What else could we pick up? We could pick up, well, other 4-mana Planeswalkers. I was just thinking about Jace, clearly. Both the Architect and Mind Sculptor. Would I play a Koth in this deck? Probably not. Okay. Ooh, Shivan Reef. Didn't consider that one. I could take Restoration Angel here. It is another combo piece with Kiki-Jiki. But considering we already have Pestermite and Zealous Conscripts, I don't need to really branch into white, I think. I think we just got to jam the fixing here very easily. Plus, we're already at 17 playable cards for this deck, and this is not even halfway through pack 2. So fixing is of the highest priority for us. Alrighty, picked ourselves up an Electrolyze or a Riftwing Cloudskate. Both great cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Electrolyze for the card draw. So close to being able to put that under a Scepter. How sick would that be? Yeah, Riftwing's pretty good with Kiki-Jiki, no doubt, but gonna take the Electrolyze. Great against the aggro decks. Draws us a card. Not much more needs to be said there. Alrighty, pick 8. And we got a Venser. Not bad. Not shabby at all. Passing a Stoke. Would not play Prophetic Flamespeaker. Rashad Port is sweet, but again, our mana requirements are kind of awkward. And by that I mean kind of awful. Yeah, pretty easy Venser. Pass up the Stoke. I really need to start picking up some more burn spell, the cheap burn spells, the Lightning Bolt, the Lightning Strike, even a Pillar of Flame, you know, stuff like that. Alright, happy to wield the Grim Lavamancer. Tons of cards are going to be going into our graveyard with his deck. And that's a burn spell to keep things in check, I suppose. Is Venser a wizard? I think he might be, right? Yeah, human wizard. That's kind of cute. Not as good as Caracas Venser, but something to take note of. Alright, the Intuition did come back. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to take it. I think here I'll just take Reflecting Pool. It can act as a pseudo-dual land if I have a mountain and an island, or, you know, can even add red or blue if I have Sheevan Reef. Tradewind Rider not going to be very good right now. Yep, Pool for me. Alrighty, nothing here. We could consider splashing green card if I take a Rootbound Crag, but I think I'd rather just hate on a card. Not doing anything. Hammer or Cloudfin Raptor? I guess this is kind of flood insurance. I'll take it, but we're probably not running it. Nor are we running Frenzied Goblin or Birthing Pod. Cool, cool cards. Not ones we're looking for. Teferi. Teferi could be one we're looking for. This is going to make it so we can go off with our combo without any fear on our turn. If we're able to, say, flash into Teferi end of turn, end of opponent's turn, and then go off on our turn, we don't have to be worried about any counters or removal. Okay, there's a Thran Dynamo Pack 3, Seagate Oracle's good, Riftbolt's pretty decent. Arid Mesa would have been able to find the Volcanic Island. Thing is, Thran Dynamo doesn't really do much here, nor does the Grip Monolith. Because of the color requirements, the colorless is not as good as it would be in other decks. I think here we'll go with the Seagate Oracle over the Riftbolt. Provides us an early blocker and digs us into our combo pieces. I think that's an easy pick. Alright, I'm looking to cut Grim Lavamancer at the moment. We're at 21 cards. All of these playable. We need some more card draw for sure. Get through our deck. Ooh. And speaking of which, we have Impulse and Gifts Ungiven. Quite nice. I think Impulse is going to be quite a bit better here for us. Not only does it go on the Scepter, but we don't... You know, the opponent doesn't get to choose which one that we bin. Dismember's a fine choice. Chain Lightning again is a fine choice. Phantasmal Image is always solid. But I think here I want to go with the Impulse. Like, how is this deck winning otherwise if I'm not going for the Kiki-Jiki win? I guess we have Treachery, Steal Their Creature, but we don't have that much burn even. Yeah, I'll take Impulse. Ooh, Sulphur Falls. Man, really good pack for us. Time Warp, Anger of the Gods, Young Pyromancer is kind of sick in this deck too. But gotta take the fix. Pretty happy to pick that up. Okay, Fire Blast versus Think Twice. This is not really a card that you want to put under the Scepter. But, I mean, perfectly fine in a nutshell. I guess I could take Fire Blast. That doesn't seem that amazing. We don't have that much burn. We're not really grinding the opponent out like that. Yeah, I might just take Think Twice here. See where we go from here. Not too impressed with where I stand with this deck. I think it could have turned out a lot better. Man, losing that Imperial Recruiter really, really hurt. Again, just drawing the Recruiter in any game would have let us go off, right? Because then Imperial Recruiter finds Kiki-Jiki. Kiki-Jiki can copy the Imperial Recruiter, which then finds Pestermite. Pestermite, well, you know the rest of the story. Untaps Kiki-Jiki. Yada, yada, yada. Go infinite. Attack you with a billion Pestermite tokens. Luckily, we do have some nice cards and a lot of early disruption. Kind of regret not getting that dig through time. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Now we have a few ways to win. I think I have to take the Splinter Twin here over the Steam Vents now. This just gives me another route to victory. Because Splinter Twin on Plestermite or Zealous Conscripts is also game, just like Pestermite or Zealous Conscripts in conjunction with Kiki-Jiki. It really, really sucks to pass the Steam Vents, but I think for this deck it's necessary. Also, Vendilion Click to note. Man, that's a nice pickup. Alright, I'm actually feeling a little bit happier now. What am I looking to cut? Probably Monolith. Again, this is... Yeah, it's so hard to cut Monolith. I don't know why I'd ever consider that. Never mind. Maybe think twice. That still leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Maybe even Scepter 2 if I don't find any more good targets to put under it. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike are the two I'm looking for. Alright, gotta take the Prof Bolt here. Again, it digs through 4 of the cards. It's an impulse, right? It's a Lightning Bolt and an impulse, or a Lightning Strike and an impulse. And that's exactly what we need. Again, just finding the combo pieces, That's priority number 1 for us. It's too bad that we did not get that Force of Will back in that other pack. That would have been really, really nice. Because then we can play out our combo and hold it up. Mystical Teaching. Search your library for an instant or card or a card with flash. It's not bad here. Delver is surprisingly good here too, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe not that good. I guess we'll just take another Remove Soul. And maybe Cut to Fury. Pretty expensive, don't really want it sitting in our hand. Jam a Pillar of Flame here. Actually, is that even true? Thassa with a Scry is nice. And we do, again, with the Legacy's Allure, Tower End, Venser, Treachery, that's a lot of blue. Duplicant is sweet with the Kiki-Jiki. Duplicant's pretty sweet with the Splinter Twin. That's a super late path. Can I afford to take Thassa here? I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. The Scry is just too powerful. Oh, happy to get Rift Bolt back. Get in. And Image, absolutely. Anger of the Gods? Yeah. Okay. So we have a way to kind of stem the bleeding from the aggressive decks. Dismiss would also be a decent pickup, but I don't want to take another counter there when we're kind of vulnerable. Because if they land a creature and we're just sitting on counters, then they can kind of just get us. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pretty good targets for a Scepter. Can probably leave that in. Maybe Cut Days, maybe not. I guess Chandra's not that amazing. Draws us extra cards, but the other abilities are not as relevant unless I'm somehow ultimating and getting, triple Prophetic Bolt. Dualcaster Mage is sick here, for sure, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I mean, I can probably cut the Thassa. I guess I wasn't going to be playing the Thassa, the Duplicant, or whatever else was in the pack. Just cards we don't really need. Still need 2 cuts here? Jeez. Again, I don't think I can cut Phantasmal Image. Oh, I should have taken Linvala as a hate draft. Since we're not playing Perforos, Linvala could have disrupted our Wombo combo. Tower End, I suppose. Tower End is an alternate win condition. But again, not a card I'm super happy to play. We have 1, 2, 3... I guess Anger of the Gods doesn't work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Excuse me, 10, 11? I mean, yeah, Tower End's going to be good, but... I want to go for the combo win. Oh, baby, we wield the Steam Vents! Now that is a gift. Holy moly. How many lands do we have now? We have Vents, Falls, Reef, Tarn, and Pool. In fact, I might not even need to run the Reflecting Pool anymore. That's a great pickup. Holy. Yeah, we only lost out on the the volcanic island, and we didn't see the Temple of Epiphany for extra fix. That's real nice. All right, so the mana came together. The card draw is kind of there. Good card draw, or good filtering cards. We have the Impulse, we have the Seagate Oracle, the Compulsive Research, and the Prophetic Bolt. Yeah. All capable of getting us through our deck. Maybe I can cut the Anger of the Gods from the main, now that I think about it. I like this as just a backup plan. I could even run the Delver. Not a backup plan, but a backup way to deal with the aggressive decks. I've had the Kiki-Jiki Splinter Twin deck before in this Legacy Cube, but well, it's always sweet when you get to go off with it. It's a lot more fun to do that in draft, even if it's cube, than in a a constructed environment. Alright, that was pick 45, so we'll wait for deck building. Alright, let's build our deck. So cards I can also consider running. That and that, and I can probably consider running those. Although maybe not so much Delver, but I could consider running the Think Twice. Kind of funny that we picked up Purpose and his hammer pretty late, but just not good for our deck. Yeah, I think we'll probably run the Reflecting Pool. Why not? This is only harmful to us, I guess, if we only have well, this as our one land in hand. No Ponder sucks. No Brainstorm kind of sucks. No what else? What else would I have wanted? Just the one blue mana, Scry and Serum Visions, etc. Anyways, let's group creatures separately. Only 7 creatures in the deck. I guess pseudo 8 with Treachery. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's a ton for Talrand. Again, Talrand's going to be great here, but I just want to win up the combo. Just so much sweeter when you do. Cuts. This is always the hardest part for me during a draft. Finding the last few cuts if you have 25, 26 playable cards that you want to run. I guess maybe I can get rid of Anger of the Gods. Maybe Forbid. Can maybe get rid of one of the Essence Scatter effects, since Essence Scatter and Remove Solar functional reprints of one another. I guess I could cut Grim Monolith. Phantasmal Image I can cut, I suppose, as well. Seems like Phantasmal Image is probably going to be copying an opponent's creature. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 good targets for Scepter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut Anger of the Gods. It doesn't feel right, but I'm going to, and we can always bring it in during sideboarding. I'm really looking to cut Grim Monolith. I just don't know if it's what we want to do here. I mean, it's always what you want to do, but it's colorless, which is why I'm thinking it might be a cut. Man, I don't think I've ever cut Grim Monolith from any of my cube drafts ever, if I have it, but I think I'm going to do it here, as weird as that seems. Alright, so there's our curve. There's our deck. We got Kiki-Jiki, Zealous Conscript, Splinter Twin, and Pester Might for the combo wins. And, well, we have some other sweet interactions, but let's ship this with our pretty sick mana base, really. And, we will see you guys here for round 1, I suppose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7. We don't really need that much blue. Alright. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue sources. You know what? I'm going to go 11, 11. 11 sources of each. Just so we can get Kiki-Jiki a little bit more of the time. And with 11 blue sources, well, I'm not going to be crying over Legacy's Allure Forbid double blue cards. Alright, let's ship that and see you guys for round 1. Okay, here for round 1. Opponent won the die roll and... well, we have the combo in hand, but man, is this slow. I'm going to go ahead and keep this because I don't know what he is. But I could certainly see us getting overrun just by like a 1-drop into a 2-drop and not being able to do anything about it. Oh, black is not what I want to see. Well, there's a 1-drop. I was also concerned about a duress type effect. Thoughtseize. Rift Bolt was an excellent draw, though. We're going to go ahead and snap suspend that. Again, we just need to hold off the aggression until we can assemble the combo. Let's see if he has enough follow-up 2-drop. Bitter Blossom would be bad as well. Best case, nothing? Ooh, Nantuko Shade. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we found a better target for Rift Bolt. Certainly can't let that lift. Alright, Essence Scatter, another pretty good draw. Well, assuming we can draw some land, we might be able to get the combo off. Ugh, can't counter that one. Oh, he's missing land drops, though. Okay, well, drew a land. One away from being able to combo off. I don't mind taking Vampire Lacerator beats if our opponent's going to be a little bit mana screwed. Diregraph Ghoul. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and scatter that. Forbid can counter other harmful things. Scatter might not always find its man. Daze was actually a very good draw, because now I can tap out for Zealous Conscripts or Kiki-Jiki or whatever, and hold up another counter. I guess if I'm tapping out for Kiki-Jiki, we're going off that turn, so maybe that was not a good example. Alright, just need to hit a mountain, or a red source, and we're good to go. Lacerator has done 8 damage already. Animate Dead, targeting the Shade. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and forbid that, I think. He's already pinched on mana, and I'd rather hold up the Daze when we're tapped out. Alright, well... Island is not a mountain, but hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. Well, I could even try to race him here, I guess, with the Prof Bolt. Yeah, alternate win condition here. We're winning this damage race. We have Prof Bolt in hand. We don't need to show him the Kiki-Jiki Wombo combo. Duress! Actually, that's fine. That can't hit a creature. And if he's taking Prophetic Bolt, then I get to still hold up Daze for the Kiki-Jiki. Or for, you know, whatever, in response to me playing Kiki-Jiki if I hit a red source. I assume he takes the Prof Bolt here. Oh, he did take the Daze. Oh, he has a Murderous Cut? Oh, boy. That's kind of sick. Alright. Well, I guess I'm just Prof Bolting the Lacerator now instead of his face, right? I don't have that much burn. Let me double check here real quick how the deck looks. That's not our deck. Is this our deck? There it is. Okay. How much more burn do I have? I have Rift Bolt. No, we already used Rift Bolt. I have Fire and Ice. Electrolyze. I guess we don't have that much burn. So probably just going to be Prof Bolting his Lacerator here. Since he's not taking any more damage from it. Alright, well, he hit his 3rd mana. Or third land. Yeah, we're gonna go Proc Bolted. Even if he has something scarier to play with 3 mana, I think this is still worth it. Alright. And we found a Pestermite, a Splinter Twin, and a Remove Soul. We'll take the Might here. Gonna still need to hit another red source before we can go off. That's a pretty good draw. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. Holding up Venser and Pestermite. I don't think I'd go for Pestermite here. I think I'm just gonna Venser bounce the Vampire Nighthawk and hope he replays it. It seems like a fine line. Okay, there's the mountain for us. So here I'm going to actually... You know what? I don't think I play the mountain. I don't want him to know that I have the combo piece. Or that I have the third mountain for the Kiki-Jiki. And I think I'm just going to hold up Pestermite to tap a land down. No reason to play Legacy's Allure. If he plays like a Hymn to 2-Rock, I don't want to discard it. So best case scenario here, he just taps out or effectively near taps out. Alright, there's his 4th land. Let's see if he goes for something. Perfect. Murderous Redcap kills Venser. I will play my Pestermite. I will, why not, tap that down since he's tapped out. And bada boom, bada bing. Just like that. We are infinite. Yes, I would like to untap. And yes, I would like to untap. And yes, I would like to untap. Okay, and good to go. And that's how you win with Kiki-Jiki. Now the opponent knows what our game plan is. I might want to change it up a little bit. What did we see from him? Well, we saw a good deck for Anger of the Gods to come in against. Especially versus the Murderous Redcap. Holy moly, is that a good one to have? We know he's running Duress. I think Dualcaster Mage can probably come in too. We saw, what, Murderous Cut, Duress. I'm sure we saw something else that I'm not thinking of. He knows we have Daze now, and we're on the draw, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. Let's see, Allure seems good. All of the Essence Scatter, Remove Soul seems good. Well, even Grim Lava Monster could come in, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe cut Forbid. Ship it like this. Alrighty. Game one went according to plan. Let's see if we can get game 2 like that. What does this hand have? It's got turn 2 Legacy Allure, which is excellent. It's also got turn 2 Essence Scatter. With 1 land, it has Compulsive Research, and well, as we saw in game 1, Anger of the Gods is going to be pretty good against him. All right, the rest sucks. We can hit any of these 4 cards, but hey, we can function just fine without one of these pieces. Let's see, what would he take? Well, depending on his hand, he might take Anger of the Gods, even though I don't have the double red. Opted to take Legacy's Allure. Not surprising. Card is kind of gross on turn 2. Ooh, if he doesn't have another play here, that's going to be really good for our Essence Scatter next turn. Just a Carnophage. I can deal with that. Remand, also pretty good draw. So he's playing the Suicide Black deck. He's got the Vampire Lacerator, he's got the Carnophage. Remember, he knows we're holding up Essence Scatter, but he might opt to play a non-creature spell, and that's when we get him with Remand. Oh, Jite, yeah. Gonna have to try to stall that one off for a while. Card is pretty dang good. Alright. Yeah, I think he's going to be playing GTA next turn no matter what, so we're just going to go ahead and draw our cards here. If he has a 4th land, that sucks. Then he can play the GTA and equip it. But there's not much I can do about that. Alright, what do we want to discard? What's our game plan next turn? Maybe just Venser? Well, I guess Ralzerik's... no, never mind. If the GTAs gets the counters, then I can't kill the Carnophage, but bouncing it's pretty good. I want to keep both of my lands here, but that means I have to discard or 2 cards. What am I discarding if I'm discarding 2 cards? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to discard the Sheevan Reef here. The Seagate Oracle should hit us into another land, and I don't want to discard any of those other cards. Just best case scenario, he doesn't have the 4th land for the GTA. No, there's land number 4. There's the GTA. Man, that card is brutal. And there comes the Carnophage. Alright. Counters on the GTA. What's the game plan now? Zealous Conscripts is permanent, right? Yeah, I can actually take control of the GTA, force him to use all the counters on it. It's kind of sweet. I think I'm just going to go with the Venser plan. None of my other options seem that good. I can even wait until... Well, waiting until end of turn's not really good to use Venser. It's giving him unnecessary counters. I think during combat I'm going to try to bounce the GTA. He can either give it -1/-1 twice, or he can pump the Carnophage once. But that means he's going to have to try to replay the GTA. And if I can clear his board, then we're in a pretty fine spot. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go for that. If we just bounce the Carnophage, the GTA retains the counters. And this is more mana efficient this way, or it's more of a strain on his mana. 2 to replay, 2 to re-equip, as opposed to just Carnophage where he can just replay it. Alright, opponent in the tank. Deciding what he wants to do with those counters. Again, I think the best option for him is just kill the Venser off right now. Don't know why you would do anything else, really. Deep in the tank. Alright, he is killing Venser. GT is bounced. We are going to take 2. Go to 14. Hopefully he just replays the GTA and equips again. He knows we have the Essence Scatter in his hand, so this is his opportunity to... Oh, wait, what just happened? Did he gain 2 life? Wow, he chose to gain 2 life. Okay, well, I don't have to block. Huh. That's weird. I'll take it, but that's really weird. Not sure what he's doing here. And now if we can rip a mountain, and he does play a creature, I can anger plus hold up Essence Scatter. Oh, that was excellent for us. Oh, he's just re-equipping. Oh, hell yeah, even better. Yeah, I'm just going to jam the Ralzeric and pop off the Carnophage. Unlikely he has a creature with haste in his mono black deck. Bloodghast can't hit me since it's 10 life or less or whatever. Yeah, this is really nice for us. Thing to note, if I try to steal a creature that has Jite equipped, he still controls the Jite, so he's gonna not only get the counters, but he gets to use them if he wants to. Something to think about. Hypnotic Spectre. Yeah, that's a card I need to kill. Looks like Ralzeric here might just be offing off the Hypnotic Spectre. It depends what we draw, clearly. I have access currently to 5 mana. Oh, he reanimated. Okay, well, that's even better. I guess we're just going to Anger of the Gods here. Attack first, see if he blocks. No block, alright. Tap target permanent. I'm going to untap our mountain. Going to anger away all of his creatures. And I'm going to go ahead and impulse. No, why would I do that? I could impulse now to try to hit a land and play it, but we have Essence Scatter. That would be silly. I can just impulse end of turn. Ralzeric effectively gives us a mana. Pretty commanding spot here. He has 3 cards in his hand. We're quite far away from casting Kiki-Jiki. No, that's not true. I have Ralzeric again. Yep, doesn't matter. Any creature, we're going to snap counter there. And what can we do? We have access to 6 mana now. So I think we just want to play Talrand, untap a mountain, and hold up Impulse to get a 2/2. Again, no reason to really run either of these into play yet. They're not doing anything, and the Talrand's just going to be better here. Especially if he thinks we have another counter in hand. I think a lot of the time... Oh, he's paying 2 life for something. Metamorph. Yeah, can't counter that. I think a lot of the time I get too caught up in trying to make the fun, cute play instead of going for the kill on the opponent, because it's very possible that we are just going to burn him out. I mean, if he just equips, he's insanely boned here. Zealous Conscript steals the Talrand on his side. We choose which Talrand we want to keep. We'll keep ours, sacrifice his. And Conscript's effectively a removal spell in that sense. Looks like he might have a Murderous Cut in hand. He opted not to equip the Jite. It's fine if he does. I still get a 2/2 Drake. I'm still impulsing. Although this does mean the Zealous Conscript kill his plan is not online anymore. Okay, so it was a ultimate price. What do we got here? We got a Rift Bolt, a Dual Caster Mage, and some lands. I guess we're taking the Rift Bolt. Yep, because we can Ralzeric -2, kill one of the creatures, Rift Bolt the other one. Again, with the GTA on the board, we just want to clear his board as efficiently as possible. Although I can almost kill him. Almost. Yeah, but we can't. Again, we have to clear his board, otherwise he can start gaining life with GTA. All right, so pretty commanding position here. I'm just gonna look at the top 2, see what we hit, and easy treachery. It looks like we got this game under wraps. If he plays any creature with what? Let's see, 3. No, I guess it didn't matter. Because we could Zealous Conscripts any creature that he played, shoot him with the Ralzeric, and hit him for at least 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he'd played any creature with 1 power, we would have got him. Alright, well, looks like round 1 went swimmingly. Got the Kiki-Jiki combo off game 1, and beat a Jite through all our counter magic. So we'll see you guys back here for round 2. Should be fun. Okie dokie, here for round 2 of our Legacy Cube draft. Ugh. I think I got a mulligan this hand. Needs a lot of land and many islands of those lands. I just have no interest. If one of these was an island, I think I'd probably easily keep this, but as it stands, I'm going to go down to 6. Ugh. I could consider keeping this hand. It only needs 1 land to get the Scepter Remand combo, but I think that's pretty risky on the play. I think we can get better 5s here. Okay, well, this is going to have to do. We have some lands and one way to interact early. Certainly not the best of our hands, but if we can draw like a Compulsive Researcher, some other way to draw some cards, I think we should be in okay shape. Seagate Oracle, that certainly counts. Best case scenario is we like remove Soul Raphaelos that he plays into Seagate Oracle. If he doesn't play anything here, I'd probably still just jam the Oracle on 3 since we have the Venser to hopefully buy some time. Oh, Plateau, okay. Red-white. So he can probably punish us for our mediocre starts. I'm going to certainly just remove Soul that. Yes, it trades with Seagate Oracle, but just like if he goes Hortling Outburst, Hortling Outburst next turn, something silly like that. I want to be able to do something. Ooh, Electrolyze is a nice one. Yeah, this should be very, very good in this matchup. Okay, well, you know what? This hand turned out quite well. We drew a pretty decent card against a red-white deck, the Seagate Oracle. Usually stems early bleeding, and found us a pretty good Electrolyze card. Now I don't actually mind if he plays the Hortling Outburst. Or more X-ones for that matter. Brimaz! That's a card. Hey, pretty good draw. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just Venser that. Act as a pseudo time walk. And hope we can draw into like a Pestermite into a mountain. That'd be pretty good. Oh, he goes for Fire Fist Striker. Oh man, please play another X1. That, my friends, is what you call value. Holy moly. What do we want to leave up? Blue or white? Or, sorry, blue or red? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's insane. Doesn't get much better than that. And then if we hit a mountain next turn, well, we can go Zealous Conscripts into Kiki-Jiki. Call it a day. Certainly just going to jam out the Conscripts next turn if I hit a land. We get to hit him for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, baby, the perfects. That, my friends, is very nice. We're going to steal his Brimaz. We're going to get a 1/1 token because we attack with it. We get a bash with the team. If he doesn't kill the Zealous Conscripts on the following turn, we even get to just go off and win. Hell, the nice thing is, even if he does go off next turn, or sorry, even if he does kill the Zealous Conscripts, we can still Kiki-Jiki Venser, Kiki-Jiki Seagate Oracle. Like, he's at 2 life, and we do have Rift Bolt, Fire and Ice, Prophetic Bolt that we can draw into. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just trade Cat Soldier tokens here. No reason not to. I mean, I could even block the Brimaz, just buy us more time to find a burn spell, really. Pretty good Mold of 5, I'd say. Electrolyze doing its best to act like a Ancestral Recall, I guess I'd call it. Drew me a card and got rid of 2 of his. I'm not sure why opponent's tanking here. Can we just move to blocks, please? Let's move to blocks. You tap out, play like an Elspeth. Elspeth Terrell. Let's see that. Funny thing is, we're pretty resilient to Wrath of God. I can just Kiki-Jiki and... Huh, interesting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just show him the combo. If he's got it, he's got it. I have days up for any multiple spells that he might have in his hand. Alright, let's see if this works. Well, he didn't kill the conscripts in response, so I'd assume that's a pretty good sign. Let's go to game 2. Stoke the flames, targeting zealous conscripts. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you got me. Cannot afford to attack. I can put him to 1. I mean, now he has to find a way to deal with the Kiki-Jiki. While getting through days, while I have to whiff on multiple draws. Yeah, and just let that resolve. Poor Kiki-Jiki. Let's see what he scries. I still feel pretty confident here. Alright, 1 top, 1 bottom. Gets an attack here with Brimaz. We'll take 3. The Venser... Actually, I guess the Seagate Oracle block the 1/1 token. And still can draw plenty of cards. Do. What you got, buddy? Yeah, even if he doesn't have anything, I still can't attack next turn. Best I can do is put him to 1. Stagger Shock. That is a pretty good day's target. Kaboom. Kaboom. Alright, island not what we wanted to see. Again, still have some time. He has to play defensively. Man. Fire and Ice kills him. Remain's a good draw. Phantasmal Image is a great draw. Impulse is a great draw. Compulsive yeah, we have plenty of outs. Ooh, that's actually kind of scary. If he starts gaining some life, I could be in a world of hurt. Remember, he topped something, so I guess that was what he probably topped for the life gain. Okay. Again, still got time, but just gonna have to keep passing the turn here. If that Seeker gets 1 hit in with lifelink, I think the tides have turned. Could I have played that differently? No, I still would have. I think we still played the way that we should have, right? Ugh. Ugh. That is sick. He gains 6 lifelink. Ugh. Yeah, that's not good news for us. Holy moly. No, we're in a bit of a pickle, aren't we? I guess we don't win this game anymore. Oh, so close. I could have used that a while ago. I don't think we have any outs at this point. I guess I'm not going to concede, but not too many things we can draw to really get us back in. And I'm going to go to 4, assuming he doesn't have any way to kill the Venser. And if he does, I'm just dead. Alright, that'll... Well, that doesn't kill me, actually. Right? That puts me to 1. I don't know why he did that on my turn. I mean, he must have something in hand to really kill me. Because otherwise he's just losing out on lifelink. That'll do it. Jeez. Thought we were in a good spot there, but... one too many lands in... well... 5 too many lands in a row, really. Alright, well, Anger of the God comes in. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill Mr. Brymaz, but can't do much about that. Dual Caster Mage comes in versus all of his burn. What do we want to take out? Scepter was a bit sad there, but I don't think I can take it out. Well, actually, maybe Anger's not a card I want to run. Oh, and of course it is. Of course it is. We saw the 3/1 first striker. We saw Firefist Striker. We saw Seeker of the Way. Yeah, never mind. Might cut Daze here. Now that he's seen it, he'll play around it. It's not even in my deck. That seems fine. Maybe just take out Forbid too. Could bring in Grim Lavamancer as well. What would I take out for Lavamancer? Can't cut Talrand, I don't think. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave the Scepter in the deck. Yeah, I'll leave Lavamancer out. Actually, Chandra seems pretty good too versus all those X ones. Well, hopefully we just won't mold a 5. I think that was the the deal breaker, because I don't think I could have done too much differently there. Pretty easy keep. Gonna go ahead and just play the Scalding Tarn turn 1 to get Steam Vents. Bevy of fine removal spells. He's gonna want to leave up removal now that he knows we're on the Kiki-Jiki combo. If we ever play one of our combo pieces. Alright, he mulliganed to 6. Maybe he'll do me a favor and mulligan to 5 like I did the last game. No reason to run out the Rift Bolt turn 1. We're not on the Burn Him Out deck. Goblin Guide. Goblin Guide. Come on with that. Alright, well, he drew us a land. That's a good sign. That's a good thing. That was a good sign. Gonna go ahead and suspend this Rift Bolt. Ooh. Yes. Still suspend Rift Bolt here. We can always aim it at his face instead if he plays some more creatures. And then we'll just Anger. Alright, what did he hit this time? Revealed a Impulse. Okay. Don't mind that. Firefist Striker. What do we want to do here? I think... Do I want to kill his Goblin Guide and hold up Electrolyze for the Firefist Striker, or do I want to just Rift Bolt him and then Anger? How much better is Anger going to be? Is the question. I don't know. I think I'm just going to aim this at his face. This might be incorrect. Electrolyze could have gotten 2-for-1 value again, but I'll run it out like that. Let's see what he does here. Young Pyro, okay. And Chain Lightning me. Alright, well, I guess the Electrolyze is going to get its 2 targets here. Oh, even Fire and Ice. In fact, maybe it's... No. We still have the Scepter in our deck, so we're going to want to run the Electrolyze out and draw some cards here. Okay. Not looking too bad. 2 cards left in his hand. Hero of Oxid Ridge, maybe? Hit me for 4. Oh, no plays! That is what I like to see. Let's Compulsive. Leaving up Impulse and Fire and Ice. Reflecting Pool doing a good job of acting as like a Steam Vents here. Ugh. Yeah, that's going to be 4 that I cannot deal with. Okay, that's pretty good draws. Holding up Essence Scatter, Impulse, and Fire and Ice. We're going to go to 8 here on his upkeep because of the rebound on the Stagger Shock. I think we're in pretty good shape, though. We can also Ral Zarek next turn. There's his white source. Tapping out for Mother of Ruins. That is not something I'm too keen on scattering here. I think instead I'm just going to Impulse end of turn since that is the last card in his hand, and then I can just Fire and Ice it away. Alright, what do we got? Remand, Phantasmal Image, and 2 lands. We're going to go ahead and take Remand here. Ooh, buddy. I have 6 mana, so I can't Zealous Conscripts and hold up a counter. So as such the case, I think instead here the best play is going to be Ral Zarek, kill the Mother, hold up Remand and Essence Scatter. Next turn we can play Zealous Conscripts, holding up a counter by untapping a land with Ral Zarek. Let's see what he does here. Stoke the Flames. Okay, we'll Remand that. So the 1 card in his hand is Stoke the Flames. Now I'm not as tempted to run out the Zealous Conscripts. In fact, maybe I should have just let it resolve, in all honesty. But this is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and untap one of my lands. I can dual caster mage the Stoke the Flames. Don't always have to win with the Kiki-Jiki combo. I think we're doing just fine as is. Alright, he is targeting me this time. Interesting. Or again, rather. I'm going to go ahead and copy this with a dual caster mage and then shoot him for 4. I assume he's just killing Ral Zarek here. He could have always top-decked a... Oh god, he just shot me. Did he top-deck a Fire Blast? That would be sick. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright. Nothing I could do about that. And we're off to the combo. Everybody always making me play it out. Alrighty, let's go to game number 3. Alright, not surprisingly, opponent opted to play first for game 3. I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand. Got Essence Scatter and Phantasmal Image for early plays, and Compulsive Research to hopefully filter through. On the draw, I don't like this hand as much since it doesn't have burn, but I keep it because we have the Compulsive. It's a good thing to note, though, that he has Stoke the Flames in his deck, so if it looks like he doesn't have too much mana open, but he has some untapped creatures, certainly something to note. Oh yeah, I think this is an easier keep if the opponent mulligan to 6 as well. Hopefully no 1-drop. Just land pass, that's all I want to see. Uh-oh. This does not look like a land pass, this looks like a 1-drop to me. Goblin Guide! Ugh! Oh. And we're drawing Dual Caster Mage. Oh boy. Well, hopefully the Goblin Guide can draw some mountains. Because as it stands, Man, this isn't looking good. Oh, Electrolyze is a good one. Hopefully he doesn't have a follow-up play. Just pass turn, please. Make this easy on me. No, that's not what I said. Unfortunately, I think I have to image the Goblin Guide here and just hope that he doesn't have a way to burn it. If he does, I'm probably dead. I don't have Anger of the Gods. Electrolyze doesn't kill both the creatures, it only kills one. Risked it for the biscuit and might not get there. Well, he's not snap killing the Goblin Guide, so maybe that's a good sign. Be real happy if he just goes to combat. Holy moly. What a deal. Oh, but we're not drawing lands. We're drawing a Pestermite next turn. Man. Alright, well he doesn't have a spell. Hopefully he doesn't have a creature to play, but that seems unlikely as well. Yep. Yep. This is exactly where we don't want to be. Missed 3 land drops in a row. The worst. I guess it's a good thing that he doesn't have a... Oh, he is burning me. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Ugh. Oh, so sick. On the draw, not hitting any lands. A little bit salty about this one. Bottom... Top. Alright, well... Ugh. Yuck, 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 yuck. If that had been a mountain, we might have had a chance. Pester might tap down his dude, and then Splinter Twin combo go off. Oh boy. Am I just dead to that? What do I need to do here? If I don't counter it, I go to 4. If I Pestermite tap the young Pyromancer, I take 2, 4. Because this would just end up trading with the Kiln Fiend. So I think I scatter this and hope to draw a mountain and hope that he doesn't have a stone thing, which seems super unlikely. Yeah. I guess I should have mulliganed. These were both bad in hand. Maybe this was my own fault. Because if I had just kept a hand with like a Rift Bolt or something like that, we would have been perfectly fine. Instead I kept a hand that had 2 cards that didn't do anything, and that wouldn't do anything for quite a while. Man, how sick would it have been if that had been a mountain and we can just go off with Pestermite. Ah. Alright. Yeah, them's the breaks. Pretty salty about this one. Just didn't get the lands. Tap the Pyromancer, try to block the Kiln Fiend. Hope he has Stone Nothing in his hand. Draw a Mountain, Electrolyze these 2. Alright. And that'll do it, folks. Well, unfortunate loss. An unfortunate loss, rather. Got kind of screwed there. I guess of my own doing. Didn't mulligan when I probably should have. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.